Let us welcome Ardy Roberto. Hello, Ardy.
Hello, thank you so much. Aloha everyone, mabuhay. Kamusta kayong lahat? Can I ask everyone to just unmute your mics right now for 10 seconds and greet each other in your own dialect or your own language. One, two, three, go.
Maayong gabi.
Maayong gabi.
Magandang gabi po.
Magandang gabi.
Bawat isa.
Magandang gabi.
Ngayong gabi.
Maya kabengi po.
Yan, may mga narinig ko mga Bisaya, may ayong gabi. I know that not everyone here speaks our native language, so I will speak in 99% or 98% English. All right? All right. So let's start. I'm very excited. How many of you are excited about tonight's session? Raise your hand, your virtual hand or your thumb. Yes, yes, yes. So am I. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's going to be an exciting night. I'm so happy to be with you. So welcome to Writing to Evangelize. We have only one session for this. I know that I know that usually this is a session that in the Haggai is 4 sessions, but I'm gonna try to give everything that I can for you, and hopefully after this that you will go ahead and explore more. Right? I'd like to give you the writing session learning objectives. Okay. First, my objective is to examine the big why of writing. Recognize that writing is a powerful, very, very powerful evangelism weapon and an important ministry and a way to increase a leader's influence. I know that some of you there are pastors, and I beg of you, I ask you to start a writing ministry in your own church. And I'll tell you why later. You'll realize that. And realize that writing opens up multiple platforms for evangelism. So when I speak about writing or about writing books, what I mean also is that because of today's digital economy, where content is king, I'd like you all to put on the mindset or hat of a content creator. So this is not just writing for evangelism, but it's content creation for evangelism. Is that okay? Is that good? All right. So all right. Thank you. Yes, down. If you were in a actual class, that's what we would be doing. We'd be dancing around the classroom. And you know why? Because studies show that dancing keeps our brains younger and can ward off Alzheimer's disease and even dementia. So you lose it or lose it. So whenever I sit down and write, I do some push-ups, I dance, I move, and it helps. Yeah. Dancing benefits brain function. So that's what this is part of writing. Are you surprised? It's part of content creation. You start by moving your body, by feeding your brain. And now I'm going to ask you to do something. Now that your body is all revved up, I'm going to ask you to get pen and paper or your tablet, whatever writing apparatus you're ready to write now that we warmed up. And we're going to do a 90-second free writing exercise. Okay, are you ready? All right, I told you we're going to have fun. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to look. This is what you call a free flow writing exercise. So if you've heard about writer's block, this will solve your writer's block. Whenever you start writing, do this, and I guarantee you, your brain is going to get primed up to write. So I'm going to ask you to look at the picture in the next slide and just write freely whatever comes to your mind without editing yourself or being concerned with grammar, syntax, composition, etc. All right? Yes, are you ready? So just write for 90 seconds straight, and at the end of 90 seconds, I'm going to tell you to stop. So look at the picture, and whatever comes into your mind, just start writing. At the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Right. 30 more seconds. Okay, last 10 seconds, wrap up. Two, one. All right. Sorry to interrupt your writing. Now I'm going to ask RV and the tech team to send you to your respective groups. And I'd like you to share with each other. Just read without any commentary. Just read what you have written, though you don't have to explain. Just read what you've written, just the words that you've written down, and share it with each other. After everyone has shared, after you have shared, you can, someone, one or two can make a comment. But make sure that everyone shares what they have written. No judging, huh? No, walang judgmental, walang judging. No need to critique. This is just a free writing exercise, and we're just expressing our thoughts. So, Ardy, can we do that now?
You want a breakout, you mean?
Yeah, break up.
Okay. How many minutes?
How many members per group?
5.
Okay, so 1 minute to share. So that's 5 minutes. And then, so let's go for 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, 1 minute to share. So 1 times 5 is 5 minutes. And then a few minutes to just encourage or comment on what everybody has read. Then you come back after 8 minutes.
Okay. Tech team, can you break them into rooms now? Thank you.
Yung introduction ko is nothing is impossible with the Lord. Believe in Him and everything will follow. Trust, obedience, humility, faith, endurance. This is a race. This is my journey. This is His story. So, yung na-feel ko, kasi I shared how did you feel? Yung na-feel ko, ginagawa ko yung title tsaka yung intro ng book ko ay parang I feel nostalgic kasi parang binalikan ko yung parang story of my life ko to come up with this introduction. So, yun, parang nag-flashback yung life. Yun lang.
Thank you, Doc Dels, for sharing. Sinong next gusto mag-share?
That's great. Now my turn.
Okay.
The title of my story is From Rejection to Reward. And I have wrote like this: born and brought up in a Christian family, away from God's way. Multiple rejection of life brought me to Christ. He turns my rejection into reward, and now rejoicing with Christ and running my race. Race of my life reflect that Redeemer is always there.
Okay, good. Nice.
Now, Resi or Coco?
Coco or Resi?
Ram.
Okay.
I really don't have the talent in writing.
Ram has done with his work. Okay,
Yeah.
go.
Coco, go.
Okay. The story of my life is Jericho, breakable walls. Each time God has wanted to bring me to a new level in my walk with Him and life, there always come what seems to be at the time an insurmountable wall. It could be finances, resources, or health issues that stood in my way of getting to where I wanted to be.
Okay.
Wow, thank you. That's
Kasama yung dot na tatlo.
Wait lang, nasa box ba yung Telegram ko?